Knock, knock, juicy people. It is that time again where we reunite and we do juicy things and play juicy games. Hello. Oh, I removed my background today. Ooh, feeling juicy. I don't know. I'm just trying something out. I always go in and out of like having a background, not having a background, having an overlay, just using a green screenish sort of thing. So that's where we're at today. And yeah, instead of blurring my background, I'm just removing it, you know? Hey, non-triangle, there's a lot of words in your comment that I cannot read because I'm not that smart, but hey, how's it going? Hope you're well. Life's been good. Life's been good. I started a new job this week, and so far so good. Everyone's nice. It's treating me well. And yeah, I'll update you next week, I guess, when I have a full week, of, shenanigans under my belt, I guess. But, yeah, hope that y'all are doing well. Today is Sunday, so we're gonna be Danganronpin today, which is always a juicy time. I honestly don't remember much of what... Oh, I do remember, actually, yes. There's been a murder. There's been a murder. And we're gonna investigate it. Who would have thought? Who would have seen that coming? You know what I mean? Who could have possibly predicted that, we're solving murders in Danganronpa? Who could possibly have seen that coming? Certainly not me. All right, juicy people. I think we should just get into it. Without further ado, look at that. Such a smooth and juicy transition. We love to see it. We love to see it. All right. We're already in chapter... Is it 4 or 5? It's chapter 4. Wow. Very juicy. I wonder if we'll be able to finish this game before the end of the year. It's not necessarily a goal of mine, but I wonder if it will happen. So yeah, if you don't want any spoilers, what are you doing here? Go watch the first part instead. So what happened was Sakura's dead. Sakura's in the rec room, unalived. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood, so she was poisoned, and I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Girl. Mama, she got poisoned. Did we learn nothing? There's like a science room or something, a chemistry room or something, and people were like, there's poison in there, so she probably got poisoned. And if I were to guess, for some reason, I'm thinking Hina did it. I don't know why. I know her and Hina were very close, but my first thing is like, they were close, therefore Sakura trusted her and wouldn't have seen the poisoning coming. That's like my theory. My game theory. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, probably not finishing it this month, but hey, that's okay. There's always next time. January, here we go. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? I don't know if a concussion would cause someone to vomit blood. Not a chance. But Byakuya,
That's fine.
however, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to how she died. Yeah. There's shards on the floor, shards of glass. Like shattered glass. If you know, you know. Britney Spears B-side from Circus, I think. The Circus album. Anyways, listen to it, it's very good. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Well, it's still a bottle, it's just broken. Which I guess, would you classify that as a bottle if you can't bottle anymore, if it's broken? But if a person is broken, they're still a person. Okay, anyways. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure of Monokuma. It's like a horse pawn. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Weird. So she was playing chess, is what I'm gathering. What is this? This looks like some kind of wrapper. That's... Oh, do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to her. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into that warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. So much for sharing. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. You know. Aww. Polka dot candy wrapper. So maybe this was poisoned. The candy was poisoned. And Hina was the only one who had access to it. The locker is open. And there on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint and all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? But wouldn't we have seen someone coming out of the locker? And during the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of us.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. The locker was already open when we got here. Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already open. Thank you. It was already open. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then what does this handprint mean? And who would fit, like, whose hand would that, like, fit? You know what I mean? Oh, the bottles are up there. What are those? There are 4 red bottles lined on the top shelf. Oh, they all have a figure with, like, a little pawn. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. That's exactly what I was thinking. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Oh, and it matches the vibe of like, who killed her and how did they get out and if this was locked the whole time, and yeah, interesting. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Are you? The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Thanks, genius. We all literally got there like 5 hours ago. Same shelf full of magazines. There's all kinds of magazines here. There's like blood there. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Maybe that's where she vomited the blood. And then she went to sit down and then got hit in the head or something. Hey, Champy, how's it going? Yeah, him putting the pieces together in his head is like, yeah, I know, we got there. Yeah, we're aware. Like, yeah, we've all noticed that, dude. We've all noticed. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Hina? We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. Here's another reason why I kind of suspect her. Because she's like so gung-ho about being like, no, it definitely was one of them, not me. I couldn't be part of that equation. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Once again, Makoto having no opinion. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. And how do you know that? What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me, she said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, which we would have no proof of. Placeholder name might have done it, I agree. She's spreading propaganda. I do feel like she's like strongly advocating for other people because maybe she did it. And that's why she would be crying so much, because they were so close and she betrayed her friend when she saw an opportunity to do so. That's like my mindset right now as of this exact moment in time. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina, it's impossible to not have regrets, I know. Yeah. But the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I'd heard with the three of them directly. I guess we can ask them if they got any notes, if that matches up with reality. Do you have anything to say? But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? Because it was Hina, who was a close friend she trusted, and then she poisoned the candy. And she ate the candy, and then she threw up, and then she got hit in the back of the head. I wonder, Did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Yeah, what is that? Oh, that's what we used to get in, right? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
Looks like a protein drink. Was the protein drink poisoned? And it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
But people also said that there was poison in there. But that's strange. What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it will become an important clue later on. It means the bottle was left there after the glass was broken. So if Sakura drank it, then how did the bottle get on top of the glass if we broke the glass after she died? So she couldn't have drank it then. So maybe whoever did it dropped it on the way out or something. Of course you wouldn't see how, Makoto. You fool. Speaking of fools, hey Byakuya, what do you want? He said the exact same thing as me. Ew. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What if Hina was the one who wrote the notes in order to set up the three suspects so that they would meet with Sakura here by the time she was dead, and then maybe Hina locked the door from the outside once they were already in there, making it, and then maybe she threw the key away or something, and then she was like, oh no, Sakura's like dead in there. But then the person who was caught in there, they hid so that they wouldn't be framed for the murder. I don't know, I'm just trying to think outside the box, okay? So he did receive a note. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? Rude. She's not a monster, so you didn't go see her. Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen her today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, if you don't want me in your sight, then walk away, dude. I need to examine... Oh, so there's still more to see here? Couch. Or chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob. So, oh, right, that's how the door was locked. It wasn't really locked, it was the chair. So we couldn't get it open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on it. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Yeah, it was somebody. But I don't think whoever was in the room killed her necessarily. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on it, so in other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside and not from the outside. Right, so we knew that already.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I just wanted to leave. Yeah, I wonder if she actually wanted to see them or if they were framed. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh, did they? Oh, they are in their room. So it's Toko and Hiro. Okay. I guess I have to talk to Toko, unfortunately. Hey, girly. I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. And after just a few seconds... Ew. Oh, I thought she was gonna be creepy.
Who's there?
It's me! Ugh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Oh, what do you want?
Are you okay?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
As long as she doesn't sneeze, I guess.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was in such a good mood, too.
Aw. She didn't look like she was in a good mood. Damn.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
She's gonna sneeze. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I do. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go to see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, as long as I can prove it otherwise. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Yeah, I don't think the 3 of them did it. I feel like it would have been too obvious to be like, oh yeah, it was definitely one of them. You know? Hi, Hiro. Ding dong.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that?
Could it be?
Whoa, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special ability? I can't read. Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Not Ogre. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with her? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Okay, you're acting really suspicious and weird. Yeah, definitely suspicious and weird. The last time I saw Ogre, stop calling her Ogre, you nasty man, was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Oh, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of his pocket. The candy wrapper.
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. He said it was just trash, but there is no way that that's all there is to it. It's the candy wrapper, and Hina said she was the only one who had access to the candy. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro, so what next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? I don't know, maybe at the chem lab that you just mentioned? I don't know, just a thought. Maybe, you know, the thing you said you were gonna do. Where is the chem lab? That's the chem lab. Ding dong. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Yeah, I'm not saying that. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. What is that? Oh, is it poison? There's like a skull on it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words,
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. You think a bottle with suspicious powder that happens to be broken on the floor and happens to have a label with a skull on it is related to a murder incident? Wow, Makoto, you're such a genius. He's like, I don't know, it might be related to the case, you guys. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Speaking of, these are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go. Chop chop. Oh my god. Can I trip him down the stairs? Okay. Oh my god. Makoto. Stop being a pushover challenge. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. Dude, for me.
See.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
Do they not see the powder on the floor, though? These footprints must be...
Certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No, why would I point them out to you?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what he said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Uh-oh. Was it Hina? Because she has small feet? Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, but with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder on the... yeah, we know. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It's labeled Chem C4. Looks like someone left footprints on the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder... why are we, like, recapping? This just happened. The powder would have had been spilled around the incident, that's all I can tell for now. Great. Thanks for recapping something that happened literally 2 seconds ago. Yeah, we already talked about that. Anything on this shelf? On this shelf is one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. One of them seems to be missing. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with a letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving Unit Section C. On this shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They are reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kinda harsh? What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I consider this the section B. Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, what about A? Oh, I didn't mean that. Shut up. Let's see, what's on this one? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. Wait a minute, there's a C one in there. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with a letter A and a number, except for one. Can you not see? There's a C one right there. This is section A, but wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? Girl, it was no accident. I should try find out more about this shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Oh my god, we already know this. So someone put poison in the protein section, hoping to maybe poison Sakura or Hina. Sakura must have gotten the powder from section A. But what concerns me is that in section A, there was a bottle with a label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? Definitely something going on here. You think? I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look at the rec room. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say to me before I leave?
I see.
Makoto, I admit it. You have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Yeah, Makoto is kind of useless at times, I'll admit. Makoto is not the sharpest tool in the shed. We can all agree on that front. Where is the rec room? Oh, there you go. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the rec room? The rec room.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me. I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Yeah. They've been lying since day one. Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Oh, okay. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, I know. I'm thinking. God. But, don't you think you might actually need to examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. Yeah, that's kind of what dead people do. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still sometimes... I can't believe how calm you are. No wonder how many times I see a dead body I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes. Ew, there's like throw up in there.
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out. Oh, that's powder.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Well, I did see the powder
Hey.
upstairs. Next is the wound to her head. Look
It's
carefully. Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Interesting. Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Are shards of glass. It's all red. Must have been originally a bottle. There's a Monokuma figure. Wait, is that all? I don't know if there's anything else I can really do, but why did the game let me leave that area then? What else is she gonna say? The shelf of magazines and the Monokuma bottles. Okay, right. Monokuma bottles. What do you got? I think Kyoko said she'd found a new clue involving the bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay close attention and you're sure to find it. A correlation. Girl, I don't know anything about chess. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? She said no comment. No answer. I do trust you. To a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. I mean, yeah. everyone's killing each other in this school, so of course you can't trust 100%.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the bottles that is bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, and so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It will make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Excuse me. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get all of them, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, let's give it a try then. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How's that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. So, what do you think? It's all on you. What do I think? Why is it heavier? Are there like extra pieces of glass in there? Maybe the person, I wouldn't know. And then the stack of magazines. She told me to look. There's a clue of some kind. This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. It says Toko. On one of the pages, near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yep, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Yeah, maybe someone wrote that with Sakura's hand or something like that. Oh, ow. Well, that's all for the investigation portion. Because we're going to bed.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Okay, rude.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's
Oh, right, the
begin
class trial. We're not going to bed
trial.
yet.
You know where to meet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Yeah,
See you soon.
Trial time. Ooh. It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Well. Let us begin. I still somehow think Hina did it. And I still have my theory that Hina got Sakura to trust her, poisoned her, and then framed the other three by sending each of them a letter or something. I don't know. Oh my god, there's so little of us. Look at that. There's so few of us left. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery! What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss a smiley face in there, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. Not this. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Sad face. He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Oh my god. Those are so cute though. I love those. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone. I love emoticons too. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? Yeah, Makoto always does this. Makoto's like, one of us did it? Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yes, that's the predicament that you're in, dude, for like a few days now. Like, get with the program, please. Please, catch up. That person is one of us? Yeah, dude.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Yeah, I think Hina did it. How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do us any good. Let's get going. Yeah, let's get to the trial. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. Made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into the steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Bow, 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 bow. I needed like a little theme song, you know? Oh yes, you did mention this was your favorite. Oh my god. Okay, I'm excited. Let's set up our skills. Anything that I haven't equipped for some godforsaken reason. Cool and composed. Okay. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate and the hangman's gambit. Do I remember what any of that means? Absolutely not. Alright. It's trial time.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We already know how it works.
If you can figure out who done it, then only then I'll punish everyone beast now then.
Okay, yeah, we already know
Where to
we already know how this
begin?
works.
We already know who did it.
She always says this.
Whoa, deja vu.
Yeah, she said that last time.
The one who killed Sakura
Was you.
is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
I think it was her. You know what the fun thing about this trial is too? I don't know who did it. I genuinely don't know who did it because nobody spoiled it for me this time.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
I think she did it. Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Hina hasn't been useful this whole time, so you think suddenly she's sure of something?
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait. I don't remember the control. Aim, silencer, fire, truth bullet. There you go. Okay.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay, some concrete reason why Hina suspects those 3 specifically. I'm sure she's mentioned it before. Yeah,
It was one of
because they
you.
hate her. Or hated
One
her.
of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for
Because you all had a motive. You hate her.
What was this? Wait, no!
Is
Ah!
that it? That doesn't
No!
work.
What was... How do I... Huh? How do I absorb an argument? There's no button for that here. Hello? Oh, it's okay. It's triangle, but you have to press it. Okay.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay. I think we can do it.
It was one of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying it?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay, then what do I shoot
It
with
was
this
one of
bullet?
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's
Ow.
low. That's about as low as you
No, I
can
missed
get.
it.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make
That's the only reason you have for accusing
No, that's wrong.
That's not the only reason. It's the notes as well, right?
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I don't know. I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? No, that's too easy. Come on. Make your argument. Pocket trash. Right, the candy stuff.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Okay.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Okay. Now I know who to shoot.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with
Nah, I know who to shoot.
I don't deny that I never went.
I know whose argument I can shoot.
Yeah, same here.
No, that's wrong.
But what about the candy wrapper?
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
Same as the candy wrapper in the
What's that
crime
got to do with
scene.
anything?
red polka dots?
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no
Which
way a
rude,
single
by the
wrapper
way.
was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well,
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
that's true. It could have been from before. It doesn't mean that he met her yesterday.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know this is... when Sakura got that
I
candy?
got it. I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
I don't remember this detail at all. I
So
wasn't
if
confident
was
in
the last
that.
time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Ooh,
Damn it.
someone's lying.
I mean, what I meant was,
Uh-oh.
oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I mean, she died there, so...
The sudden hostility.
Right.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
We don't have to believe you.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Which makes me think it's not him.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
But you are acting suspicious.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have
Oh, you have proof against Toko?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Oh, right. Yeah. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Right.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Well,
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
wait. He wasn't investigating the crime scene. How does he know that?
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
He went to his room. So he wasn't investigating the crime scene. How does he know Toko's name was written in there?
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold on.
Is she gonna clock that?
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
Rude. Stop being rude.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene
Thank
of
you,
the crime.
Kyoko.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with a dying message in it, it was on the shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Which means he couldn't have seen it.
That's true. Then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Nope. I think maybe he got tricked. I think this is what happened. I had this theory earlier that somebody... So I think Hina, probably, for some reason, was the only one who could have earned Sakura's trust, so she poisoned her protein drink. Or something of the sort. Sakura then was poisoned, but she wanted to talk, or maybe Hina, you know, forged these like fake notes so that people would meet with Sakura, or somebody would. Then Hiro did. Maybe when he got there, she started coughing. She started coughing up blood or something, and maybe she fell and like hit her head on the bottle or something like that. And then no, that doesn't make any sense though, because he could have just left the crime scene then. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. I thought somebody would have like locked somebody in there to frame them, but that doesn't make any sense. Because they were locked from the inside. So I don't know why he would do that. I guess to not get caught, he would like put up a thing to be like, oh, I don't want anyone coming in here because they're gonna think it was me who did it. I don't know.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
I don't know about that. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts with what Hiro told us. Yeah. Thank you for the recap. Okay, I want to see everything first before I commit to a
I can
thing.
tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine? Wait, what?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe use this.
I can tell you exactly when I found that when Ogre's body was discovered.
Hey, hello.
I can tell you.
Oh my god.
On the dying. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away. When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can
Hold
tell
on.
you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out.
Okay, there you go.
What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found that when Ogre's body was discovered.
Ow, I didn't mean that.
No, that's wrong.
I lost 7 seconds because of that.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Unless you were there when she died.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
I still don't think he killed her, but he definitely was there.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who
Stop
the
calling
killer
her
is.
ogre, you nasty
Toko.
man.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Someone is, at least.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
She's like, Sakura didn't know how to write. I thought you all knew that.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that
Stop calling her
message.
ogre.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Oh, he's pissing me off even more than usual. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. There was no blood on her hands. Did he do it? Oh my god, I don't remember how to do this. Wait. Lock on, attack, reload. And then fever time. I always forget that's a thing.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Okay, I did fever time.
I'm at least 30% right.
I forgot I could do that.
Bullcrap.
The final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Sakura's hands weren't bloody.
her hands were completely free of blood.
Yeah.
Say what?
I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand about this case.
Then, who did write it?
Well,
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
right.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I think he got framed. I think she did die while he was there, but I don't think he did it. So he tried to like blame someone else so that he wouldn't be framed for it.
Ah! He admits it!
But maybe it was Hina who did it all along.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? A confession? You're admitting to killing her? No. I think she started coughing up blood and he thought it was her. He did it or something.
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Or maybe... Yeah, please explain.
I got Ogre's note. And
Stop
so I
calling her
headed to the
Ogre.
rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Okay.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
He was set up.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Why wouldn't she meet with him since he was the only one there anyways?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. What? I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
No, she wasn't.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Nope.
So of course I freaked out, and then
He grabbed the bottle and hit her with it.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe
Wait.
you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Wait. But the door was locked when we got there.
Well, that's what
From the
happened.
inside.
Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
But he said he like ran away.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Wait.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Who's shocked that Hina has no idea what's going on?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
They locked the door, or, you know, blocked
And
the
until
door.
we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? He ran away. What he would have had to do after writing the message doesn't make sense. Why he picked Toko? Well, it wouldn't be that strange for Toko to kill someone at random, right? She's the perfect fall girl. Don't think your suffering is over when you die. I want you to taste all the flavors of eternal pain. That's not the point I was trying to make. Looks like I embarrassed myself in front of everyone. If Hiro wanted to pin the crime on Toko, there's one thing that doesn't make sense. Why he didn't use Sakura's finger, maybe? What he would have to do after writing the message. Oh yeah, why was it hidden?
I got it!
If he
It's
wanted...
true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
If you wanted to frame someone, you wouldn't hide the evidence. Like, you wouldn't hide the evidence, quote-unquote, against them, right?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well,
But why is he confessing to doing it if he didn't do it? That's like...
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Then someone else picked it up.
Really?
She's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Did Toko do it? And she saw her. No, that doesn't make sense.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
But why?
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Right.
But then, who was it?
Was it you, Hina?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
It could have been Toko.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Yeah. Someone who wouldn't like, yeah, Toko,
I got it!
because it was her name.
Had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Right.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
No, I think he just hit her in the back of the head, but I don't think she died from that. I think she died from like getting poisoned.
Hero just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
I think he thinks he killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Yeah, she was poisoned.
What do you mean?
She was
What he
poisoned.
means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Did Byakuya do it? Did all of them go to the rec room but said they didn't?
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Do we really have to do a big old recap?
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
He ran away. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Okay, this song is kind of giving Crazy Frog. I don't know if I said that before. Kyoko's examination summary, status of Sakura's body, yellow powder. Okay. It could not be any of these.
I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer.
Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but this doesn't end there. There's something that proves that... the wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
That's not it.
Shoot!
Okay, I'll think about it.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma bottle. I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Stop calling her
You
ogre.
hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head
Did
wounds.
someone else hit her?
Two?
How many people tried to kill her?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
I didn't remember that.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Because someone else hit her.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma
Oh, that's
bottle.
why it was heavier, because there were more glass shards than there were supposed to.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
But there's only one figure on the floor as well.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Yeah, 2 of them are missing. I can see that.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf.
But they were off center. They weren't displayed nicely.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Okay.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Because they each corresponded with a chess piece.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Is it like 6 different pieces? I don't know. I don't know chess that well. I guess there's like... Yeah, I don't know. The correlation between the bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be... Is it the chess pieces? It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Yeah, so it's 6. S. Okay, where's... Give me a C. Give me an E. Give me an S. Give me an S. Give me an S. Give me an S. Give me an E. Give me another E. Chess piece.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of
There
them.
was the horse, which is a knight, I think.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Me.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook,
Oh, there's... The
bishop,
queen
and
is
pawn.
missing.
Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Your favorite version of chess is 5D chess with multiverse time travel. Love that. That's my favorite kind.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Dude.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
It could.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Yeah, how?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Was it broken?
I got it! The bottle must have been
Which would
broken.
explain the extra shards on the floor.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
The weight. That is real? No, it's not. It can't
What
be.
is this evidence?
wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is Kyoko and I figured it out before. It's the weight.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko
Oh,
and
it's
I
a
did a little
teamwork.
experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
And somehow it was heavier.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Whoa, whoa.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Right.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Right.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker?
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The one that actually got the finishing blow in.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Poor girl, she got hit like twice.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
So he like framed her and then she actually ended up doing it?
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but...
No, maybe Byakuya did it. Maybe he poisoned her when it wasn't enough that she got hit in the head.
But there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
That's true.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming
Literally.
you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Okay,
I
good
just
for you.
remembered something that proves it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
fine.
convenient.
Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Stop calling her
I
ogre.
was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Okay.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Was it Hina?
I saw Toko go into the
No.
rec room.
Oh, did she hide in the locker? You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share
Right.
that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Okay.
Someone tighten the screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
They've been loose.
Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
Inside the locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Okay, rude. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element. Oh my god, a new element? Yes, I would like to hear more. So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the LB button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once, okay? By the way, you're halfway... Oh my god! We're only halfway through the game now. Okay, work. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my god, halfway marker.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. That's enough!
This should prove it.
Oh my god, I did it! Oh.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Ooh.
No, it doesn't.
Jesus.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up
Did she not kill her though?
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
I still think Hina may have done it. I think Hina poisoned her for some reason.
Out with it.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
She didn't.
straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Girl.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on,
So you hid in the locker.
so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
So then she had to cover her own ass.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Right.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Imbecile is too good of a word.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
So she just took another bottle and threw it at her.
When I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
Oh.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Yes. Okay, there you go. And here I thought I was gonna have a nice little comfortable stream without having to deal with Miss Jack. With Miss Jill.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Ew.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me away.
It was Sakura?
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was
Please.
all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Oh,
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Jesus.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
But she was already injured.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
You should be killed just because you keep calling her ogre. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
No, what about the vomiting? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one. She did it.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote.
Oh no, she did it. Why did she kill her friend?
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Oh no, she totally did it.
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Not this gaggle of
My
idiots.
command, darling.
Ew. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... It was Hina. The yellow powder.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
The second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura. Then the problem is, where did Sakura die? Yeah, she didn't
I
die.
was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden,
She didn't
Sakura was
die
right there in
there.
front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the...
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in, and you smashed her head in with the Monokuma.
You got it! I smashed her!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
That doesn't make sense.
It's wrong.
She didn't die there.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Unless somehow Toko dragged her there and propped her up.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Sure
No.
you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Right. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Wait, what?
I got it!
I mean, yeah, there was an
Sakura
attack,
was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
but she didn't die there.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
I don't think Toko could do that
Also
by
make it look
herself.
Like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Yeah.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
It hasn't.
But
Sakura really went through it. I feel so bad for her.
The biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
The locker was opened.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No.
I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because the locker, I saw it for myself.
I got it!
The locker was open.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Oh, I guess Hina was also out of the room, so she couldn't have done it.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
She wasn't hiding in there.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not.
She's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
The yellow
that's
powder.
because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? Well, I'm not. If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Girl. The yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Come on, Makoto, don't clam up now. Hello? Okay, I should just listen to the whole thing.
That killed Ogre. If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have... If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there. The Monokuma file?
Ogre. If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than...
Okay, there you go. I shot the right thing, just not the right bullet. The target was correct.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean... Maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
She's just thorough.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Maybe she has a true crime podcast.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Poisoned?
Yeah.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Please. You can't imagine Kyoko doing a podcast. Maybe not. You never know, though. Back then, she could have, obviously, she wouldn't have done one with, like, with video, you know? She probably would have done, like, very, like, professional, like, very, like, factual like crime scene stuff, like she was found at 7 p.m. inside of the locker, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been like very informational, very oh, Hero would have had like a Dude Bro podcast where they just say the dumbest things and they would be like, exactly. Very that.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
No, it isn't impossible.
Isn't really so hard to believe. Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Girl, we're listening.
You're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
Mm-hmm.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
It was in the wrong shelf.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections,
Mhm.
A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
It was misplaced. The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive. Section A, yeah.
Got it. The poison
Yep.
was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Correct.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Did he drink the poison? Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips. Oh, he's doing it right now.
Master!
It's not poison. Someone switched the labels. We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
How did she know the poison was powder?
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein
Which
powder.
means there was a bottle of protein powder that had poison in it.
Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that, conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Oh, geez. I wonder what this spells out. I need an E. Give me an E. Give me an N. Protein Wait. Oh, protein drink. I was like, protein bottle?
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Bingo.
Protein's in the poison bottle. It seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Bingo.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Oh, that's why there was powder on the floor. Because they were like switching stuff out.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
Yup.
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
It was Hina, wasn't it? A cup filled with water, a protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Yes.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Which, why would you do that?
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Then who would that be?
For real? Who was it?
It was Hina. She's like the only one left.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Evidence that shows who switched them. It has to be... It must be what we found in front of the shelf. It was the footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Mm-hmm.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
It was Hina. Why?
Footprints. They're mine.
I suspected her from the beginning because I was like, she's probably the only person Sakura would have trusted to drink something and not expect it to be poisoned. You know what I mean?
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Stop saying over.
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Damn.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people, Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Yep. That's why he suspected us. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No? Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other
So he knew this like an hour ago. Like he knew this the whole time.
Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, she's been like very snappy, like, oh, we know who did it. Oh yeah, we totally know who did it.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I just didn't, I knew like someone poisoned her and pinned it on Toko. I just didn't realize there were like 2 different attempts before she actually killed her.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just the 2 of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this
Because
way.
she trusted her.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Yep.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Yeah.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Yeah, for someone who's always clueless, like she really did that.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, what I haven't figured out yet.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt.
Okay.
She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
She saw an opportunity.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Damn.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Oh?
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Does she know something I don't?
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another.
Girl, this
In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
this trial is like so convoluted.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Because Hina wasn't in there. Hina was on the outside of that room when she called us to see Sakura.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Girl.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Did Byakuya do it?
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Did none of them do it?
It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
Yeah, I feel like there's more to this. I wonder if Monokuma, like, told them to kill her. and like maybe blackmailed them or something. Like there's like something to this that
You didn't notice?
doesn't feel right.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
The way all of them just casually. This is not the most convoluted trial, girl. It is so far. I'm thinking there's like some element to it that we're not privy to yet.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Did she not do it?
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Well, you could have done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them.
Wait, but if she went from Section C to Section A, there would have been footprints going from Section C to Section A, but all the footprints were in front of Section A.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
He seems a little too composed telling this. Something.
That story you just told.
It doesn't make sense.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events?
Girl, we
one
don't
more
need to
time?
repeat again.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Not Big Mac.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Okay, I'm kind of with Byakuya here. Like, okay, we don't need to repeat. Let's just get to your point, dude. How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. This case is wild.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, that's wrong.
But the footprints say otherwise, Miss Ma'am, Miss Thing, Miss Honey.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
My weird thing is like, why is everyone trying to be like, yeah, I did it, but they didn't? Like, what's with that? Like, why is everyone trying to claim this?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well,
Does that mean she didn't know she was poisoning Sakura?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, he's losing control. Did he do it?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
So Byakuya did it.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
That would explain why he was so sure that wasn't poison.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
What was inside the bottle?
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
I don't get the glass thing.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Me?
Huh? Me?
I don't know.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
But I don't know. Why does it have to be me? The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this same shade of blue. The window?
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get
Oh,
in was
right.
light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
And there was a bottle on top of it, which would have made it seem like the bottle was there afterward. I forgot about this.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
what's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Sakura drank that last night. Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, it should have been in section A
I got it!
of the
The
shelf.
bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
But why did she lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
Yes.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Yeah, that I get.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Ooh, my brain is like in a knot.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
We didn't, the bottle wasn't there when we got there, right?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Because it wasn't there.
Yeah, me either.
Did someone drop it on accident?
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene
After the room was
opened.
opened, yeah.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Because it wasn't there when we opened the door.
How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, did he not do it and he's just mad that she knows something he doesn't? The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Because it was on top of the glass. The glass should have been on top of it. Girl.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
But it, ow.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
But it wasn't. When the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window, if I concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Well, Kyoko said doesn't make any sense to you either, right? My inferences are never wrong. Okay, I'm
When it comes to
not
that protein
understanding
can,
this.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
So I have to
When it
grab
comes to that
what
protein
Kyoko
can,
said.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the...
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room
No,
was
that doesn't make
unlocked.
sense.
Shoot! When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
It wasn't in
So
there.
you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was
No.
unlocked.
Shoot!
Oh no, I'm running out of
When it
things.
comes
Source
to
of the
that
powder,
protein
empty
can.
protein drink.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're
It was in the
saying
shelf?
someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
No, this doesn't make any sense. Y'all. Something is not clicking.
Shoot!
When it comes to that
Protein can.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So she's right.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
The locked room was unlocked. In other words, when I broke the window. If I concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked,
Wait.
it absolutely was not in there.
But the room.
So you're saying
Wait.
someone planted it there after
Wait.
the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the
The
whole
room
time.
wasn't unlocked. We broke the
It
window.
had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Okay, I think I'm onto something.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked,
What does that have to do with what I said, or do you just not know what you're doing? Y'all,
when it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
y'all, I'm lost. I am lost. I'm not getting something here. And the weird thing is that both of them are saying the same thing.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
He said the locked room was
No, that's
unlocked.
impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
He said the rec room was unlocked, and she said the locked room was unlocked. I'm so confused.
When it comes to that protein can,
Okay, I'll ask chat for a hint. It's just a yes or no question, and you just have to say, and you just have to respond accordingly. Do I have to use a flashback? Like, do I have to steal one of their phrases and use that as a bullet? Yes or no? Or do I use one of the bullets that were predetermined?
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When it comes to
The
that
rec
protein
room was
can,
unlocked.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone
Do I
planted
use
it there
this
after we got
against
the door
him?
open?
No. No, that's impossible.
His own word
It had
against
to have been
him?
in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Shoot!
Y'all, I feel so silly right now. I'm like, what am I not grasping? Because they keep going on about like the locked room. Like, I get that,
When it comes to that protein can,
but I don't know how.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
I don't absorb anything? So it's one of the ones that we have. One of them said the rec room was unlocked, and the other said the locked room was unlocked.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
I couldn't do it.
Shoot!
Nope, I failed. And somehow they're all gonna vote for me. It's so funny how, like, by default, it's like, oh, it's you.
Is this really?
Yes, I'll give it another
I
shot.
refuse to give up yet.
I am so confused. I'm so confused. Source of the powder, empty protein drink, chem lab shelf.
When it comes to that,
I haven't. That's the thing. But I don't know. Yeah.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there.
It
the
wasn't
whole
because
time.
it was empty?
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was.
No, that's wrong.
I feel so silly. I'm like, huh? I don't get how this makes
Remember how there was
sense.
broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Right.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
The can was on top of them.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
which means it was placed there.
This proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
It's because it wasn't
If
there.
that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
That too, I guess.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
Was she not tricked?
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Which would explain when she said, I'm gonna end it tonight. Something like that.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then nobody killed her?
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Girl, I'm lost. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room, it had to have been... Was it Sakura?
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
Was she the one who dropped it?
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. The moment of truth.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison? I hate you!
Wait. How did that not work?
Liar. I'm telling you, I did it!
Huh?
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
My brain is like,
Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
yeah.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by
Girl.
the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Was she trying to like poison somebody?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Right.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
Mm-hmm.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
No.
Why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
Right.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Correct.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
Now I'm like, did you?
No, you didn't kill her.
Why is everyone saying that they killed her, but they didn't? The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it.
Here's my answer.
Did she kill herself?
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
That's really sad.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life.
It's really sad.
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Monokuma forced her into the locked room. How many times do I have to tell you, bud? I would never, ever, ever, never, ever do that. If any of you say anything like that again, I'm gonna make Mr. Hakakure pay. Why me? Do you have any idea how stressed out I am right now? Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. This is stressing me out. Because of course, she wanted to create
I got it!
the room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
But why?
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Okay, that would explain
She
it.
sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
Why?
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Like, to cover that up? But
You
why?
did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
But why? What would she gain from that? That's what I'm not
When we
getting.
found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
She did.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the bottle.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, she was like blaming everyone off the bat. She was not letting anyone near the body. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, she left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else.
But she didn't. She went to the chem
But your
room.
real intention was to go to the chem
Lab.
lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
I just don't understand why she did all of
When you left
this.
the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Got everyone. Whoa, ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
And nobody noticed that the can wasn't there?
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Right.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Uh-huh. I just don't get why.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
But why did she want to hide it? Is it like a shame thing? Like, oh, like...
As long as you could disguise the truth. You didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
I just don't get that.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
So we would all die? Was that the goal? So this game would end?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is.
I'm having a hard time understanding this storyline.
Actually, no. You're right.
Or grasping the storyline. Like, I understand it, but I don't get it.
We have to end this properly.
If that makes sense. Okay. Ow, ow. Sakura wanted to talk to Hiro, Toko, and one other person, Byakuya. Act 2. Toko got to the rec room early and hid somewhere in the locker. Act 3. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? It was the horse. What did Hiro do to try to cover up the murder he thought he'd committed? He wrote Toko's name. At that point, Toko, who was in the locker, she grabbed the magazine. And what did she do with the magazine that had the dying message written on it? Oh, no, she, it's this. She put it upside down. I guess she left the locker, did that. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Genocide Jack hit Sakura with? I guess this? The queen that was missing? What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab, right? Which would have been this C9 thing. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body which someone grabbed. Which was What exactly? Was it the bottle? What was it they switched with the bottle of poison and left on the floor? It was that. Right. But I don't get this part. Which was grabbed. It was a bottle, I guess. Hold on. No, this makes sense because it has like the bloody hands and everything. So was it this?
Here's exactly what
Girl.
happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Which, why? I don't get that part either.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others.
Toko.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Excuse me. Okay, I guess it was, this. I guess I mixed them up. My bad.
The killer is you! But one of them headed out a bit she got there one step ahead of every.
Okay, she hid in the locker.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Sakura got in there.
Inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
Which is wild.
To that end, he wrote down a name.
Just randomly framed Toko.
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
She got out of the locker.
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
She left it upside
She put the
down.
magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head.
And fainted.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
So she collected some of the shards.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Right.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Somehow, against all odds.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Poison.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
I really don't understand why Hina covered it up though. I really don't get that part.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Which I don't get.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
So she was the culprit, I guess, but not in the way that I thought.
That's the full truth of the
I
case.
just don't get it.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
So none of us are gonna get executed?
But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Well...
Huh? Oh, well,
I mean, Kyoko did all the work.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Damn, get his ass.
See, didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh, it's your favorite because he gets humbled. I get that. Damn, he really did get humbled. Juicy, juicy. Not that C in there. Hello? Okay, congratulations to me, though.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
I guess we're voting for Sakura.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
And the trial ends with him looking like a dumbass. We love to see it.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Okay.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
I guess Sakura?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Is there a
What's it
wrong?
gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Like, okay, we voted. I guess Sakura's guilty. Very weird way to wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hino, why did you try to cover up what happened? Yeah, I don't get that. If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What do you think?
And yet, why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because I think they wanted to end the game. That's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died. Have a good one, Non-Triangle. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company. Have a good start to your week. And I hope you have a good day at work. I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't
my
forgive
closest
this.
friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you... Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you would just talk to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... They all attacked her. Fuck. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her note said. That's what her note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Oh, she set the whole thing up. I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please, open the door!
Why?
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 Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets, but even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, cause her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? Last Testament?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. What? It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now,
I can't help it if you actually took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
Okay. However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Oh, Sakura, you're too good. That's how I came to feel. So that's why, Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic? What an asshole.
I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
It's not your fault. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
Poor Sakura. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Damn. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
But where do we go from here? Are they all just gonna stop killing each other now?
Whatever you think of me, Please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh my god, Sakura. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. I should just say this. Suicide doesn't make you weak or strong. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And please do reach out to help. And you're not alone. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then, they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as
Oh,
possible.
Sakura.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
How are we getting everyone on the same page, though?
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close. And still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Whew, now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you
What the heck? This is not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. Oh, what's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? Her death was like the turning point. How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you
It's the
guys?
moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I have or I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear ×1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it would be a waste to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
What? It's the laptop. You found the laptop? Excavator destroyer. Oh, I think you broke it. No, I think it's broken. Oh, it's a ball. It has Monokuma's trademark face on it. Is it gonna explode? It's like shaking. You.
Oh no!
You suck, man. You turned the laptop into a mangled hunk of junk. Ooh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I wonder if she left, like, some sort of note or message or something.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill her?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. She wasn't just a laptop. She was our friend. And you killed her. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Like even laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out, all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed her.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. She wanted to help at the risk of her own life. And for that, she was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, her death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
Yep, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Ooh, do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell you. I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy. That was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even frigging know, huh?
You guys.
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine. But at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not just going to lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma is gone.
but
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you... The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? Is this him trying to be nice? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
Oh god. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are. Sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Ooh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends. Oh.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me. Ew. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. I can't believe I'm surrounded by all of these fools. Oh, and so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up upon us. Girl, this was literally... We're literally at the halfway point. Is it nighttime? Are we going to bed? Or is this like morning?
This is a school as such.
It's
Soon the
officially
doors to the
nighttime.
dining
Yeah,
room- Okay
yeah.
then.
Sweet
Sweet.
dreams. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I still think they were put into some sort of coma or something, and this is like 10 years in the future or like something like weird like that. Or maybe just a year or something, I don't know. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wow. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh, what is she doing here?
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Is my door not locked?
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
Huh?
So Kyoko's here.
What is happening?
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock? In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? We're gonna find this out next time, you juicy people, because for now we are long over our stream time. So sometime next week we'll continue this. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do about my streaming schedule now that I've gotten a job. So the options on the table are for me to potentially not stream on Sundays anymore and maybe add that third day into like the weekdays, so that I would have Saturday and Sunday completely freed up to do whatever. But I'm not sure what that's gonna look like. If I'm gonna do, you know, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I don't know what that's gonna look like. So stay tuned. But next week you should expect the same games that we've been doing now, which is Demon School, of course Danganronpa, and then what's the other game that I'm playing? Why am I drawing a blank? What is the other game I'm playing? Oh, Digimon Digital Card Battle. I was like, what am I playing? We're so close to finishing that. Yeah, I hope that you're looking forward to any of these streams, if not all of them. And yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good one. Have a good week. Stay juicy. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Ooh.